Teacher.
Hi, is your brother connecting?
Yeah, in one moment.
Yes, sure. So, okay. Um, so, okay, Rodrigo, take a look at these sentences. If we are going to kind of understand, you know, the parts of a speech of the words in the sentences. So when you look at this sentence, still waters run deep. Okay. Can you give me the noun in this sentence?
Um, wow. Waters?
Waters. And because waters is noun, so still waters still becomes
Mm,
in this sentence. The part of a speech of the word is still
an adjective?
an adjective in this sentence, right? Still waters. Still waters is water which is not making, there is no current there. When you go to the river or the ocean and you see there is no current there, okay? It seems like the water is still. So this is a very good expression in English. This is, I should call it an idiom, not an idiom actually, a saying, a proverb. There is wisdom here, okay? It's a proverb. Still waters run deep, okay? And the verb, what's the verb?
Run.
Run. And what about deep?
An adverb?
An adverb, very good. Still waters run deep. Now, look at this sentence. He still lives in that house. Okay. He still lives in that house. Give me the noun in the sentence. Where is the noun?
He?
He is a
The
pronoun, right,
pronoun.
Rodrigo? Yeah.
The house.
House. And house is a noun. So what do you think about that house? What is the part of speech of that? That house.
Mm,
Can you easily guess the part of the speech of the word that?
no. I don't know.
Because in English, remember, a noun is qualified by an adjective, and usually it comes before the noun, that house. So that is an adjective because house is your noun. He still lives in that house, so that is an adjective. And he is a pronoun. But what about still? He still lives in
Um,
that house. Okay, I can help
yeah,
you here. Lives is verb.
yeah,
He still lives in that house. So still, he still lives in that house. He is still, even now. Still means even now. Okay. Means he lived in that house in the past and he still lives in that house. So the word still tells you that something about the verb lives. So it is an adverb. Okay. So in the first sentence, still is an adjective. In the second sentence, still is an adverb.
okay.
Got it? Hmm. After the storm comes the calm. After the storm comes the calm.
Yeah. Storms a noun.
Exactly. Storm is a noun and calm here in this sentence. Okay.
Like,
Calm is also a noun in this sentence. The storm comes the calm. Okay. So the calm here refers to a situation where nothing is happening, right? After the storm comes the calm. Now, this is also a proverb. It has wisdom in it. This sentence means, when people have a fight, when people have a problem, storm refers to a problem, okay? After there is destruction, there is usually quiet, then people don't have any energy to do more damage, to more cause more damage. So after the storm comes the calm. And take a look at this one here. The after effects. Okay, what is the part of a speech of after? After the storm comes the calm.
adverb? No, an adjective.
A preposition. A
No.
preposition because we are saying after the storm comes the calm. When does the calm come? After the storm. Okay, so it comes after the storm. Okay, I will like Gonzalo is joining the class after you. So after is a preposition. And now take a look at this one. The after effects of the drug are bad. So in this sentence, what is the part of the speech of after? The after
Noun.
effects. The after effects. The after effects. Okay, effects is the noun here. Okay, effects. The after effects of the drug are bad. Okay, sometimes you take some drugs and it has some side effects, like, after taking the drugs, you have some problems. So the after effects means what happens after a situation, the after effects. Here, effects is a noun and after is an adjective. The after effects of the drug are bad. So which effects are we talking about? Which effects? Effects is a noun. Hello, Gonzalo.
Hi, teacher.
Gonzalo, we are trying to recognize the parts of a speech or the words in the sentences here. For
Okay.
example, in sentence number 3, when we look at the word after, we can say that it's a preposition here. After the storm comes the calm. So after is a preposition. But in sentence number 4, the after effects of the drug are bad. What do you think about the word after in this sentence?
Conjunction.
It is
Conjunction.
not. It is an adjective. It is an adjective. The after effects of the drug. Okay, let's understand. Effects of the drug. Effects of the drug. It means the things that the drug causes. When you take the drug means the medicine here, okay? And effects means what happens to you, okay? Okay, let's understand. Do you understand the words? Do you recognize the words? Are you familiar with them? Do you know the meaning of the words? If you do not know the meaning, maybe sometimes you will have some problems. Okay, effects. How a drug works. Okay, sometimes you say this drug is effective. This drug is not very effective. Are you familiar with the word effective?
Yes.
Okay, so effective is an adjective and effect is a noun. Okay, the plural is effects. Okay, now the adjective is describing the after effects, the effects that take place later. Okay, the after effects. Okay, for example, suppose you have some stomach ache, you have some pain in your stomach, all right, and then you take some pills. Your stomach ache is gone, your stomach ache is gone, but there are some after effects of the pill. Maybe the pill causes your blood pressure to rise later. Maybe it makes your heart to beat faster. Maybe it does some damage to your kidney. All right. So that will be called the after effects. First, the purpose of the drug is to help you with your stomach ache, because this medicine is supposed to help you with your stomach ache. It did that job, but besides doing this job, it affects your liver in the negative way. So we will say the after effects of the drug are bad. Next, the up train is late. The up train is late. In this sentence, can you tell me the part of a speech of the word up here? The up train is late.
Adjective.
Gonzalo, what do you think?
Yeah, I think that is an adjective.
Absolutely correct, both of you. Well done. Because it describes the noun train. The up train, okay, is late. And by the way, it is written the wrong way. There should be no T here. It weighs about a pound, okay? It weighs about a pound, okay? Now, what about weighs? What part of a speech is it? It weighs.
Verb.
A verb. Good. Okay. So there are some more. Very quickly, can we do them all? Can we do them all? Because this will help you, okay? Quickly. He told us all about the battle. What about the battle? What part of a speech is it?
Noun.
A noun. Okay. All right. What about the word about here in this sentence? About the battle.
Preposition.
Exactly. Well done. Number 8. He was only a yard off me. Okay. He was only a yard of me. Now, which word do you want to talk about here in this sentence? What about the word yard?
Verb.
Yeah, right. He was only a yard of me. Preposition, and of is a preposition. Suddenly, one of the wheels came off. Okay, the word off has been used here. He was only a yard of me. Okay, so here off is a preposition, off. Okay, it's a preposition here, of me. But now, suddenly one of the wheels came off. Okay, suddenly one of the wheels came off. So suddenly is an adverb, okay, suddenly. The wheels is a noun. Came is a verb. What about off?
Adjective.
An adverb describes a verb. You know, the wheels came off. One of the wheels came off. Okay. So this is an adverb. Okay. It came off. Okay. So here it's a preposition. and here came off, okay? We are not saying one of the wheels was off, okay? One of the wheels came off. And that's why, because there is a verb, came off is an adverb, okay? If I say the lights are off, okay, the lights are off, then you can say off is an adjective, okay? But when we say he fell off, okay, he fell off, then here O double F off is an adverb. He fell off, okay. He fell over, he fell over, he fell down, okay. So all these words, over, down, because we are saying he fell over, he fell down, over and down are adverbs, okay. Let's move on. Mohammedans fast in the month of Ramzan. Okay. So month is
No.
in is in the month. In the month.
Preposition.
A preposition. Okay. Usually in is a preposition. In the month of Ramzan. Of is also a preposition. In the month of Ramzan. Okay. What about the word fast?
An adjective.
Okay. Read the sentence. Mohammedans fast in the month of Ramzan. Rodrigo.
Is a fast is a verb?
Exactly, Rodrigo. Gonzalo, think about this as a subject, Mohammedans, and the predicate, fast in the month of Ramzan. Okay. A predicate has a verb, right? The first word of a predicate is a verb. Mohammedans fast in the month of Ramzan. So fast is a verb here. It means they eat nothing. Okay. Do you fast sometimes? Do you fast sometimes, Gonzalo, Rodrigo? Do you fast?
Yeah.
When do you fast? How often?
When I don't know what to say. Nothing.
Is there a particular day when you fast, or it depends on your choice? You can fast whenever you want
No, I only in a particular day.
on a particular day. My mom fasts on Fridays, every Friday actually. She fasts every Friday. Okay, but I don't fast. Mohammedans fast in the month of Ramzan. So good work, Rodrigo. You got it right. It's a verb. I think Gonzalo is a little distracted. Maybe he's getting some messages or something. Gonzalo,
Teacher.
you are a bit distracted today. You're getting some calls or messages, maybe. Are you getting some messages, Gonzalo? You're busy with your
No, teacher.
phone?
No.
I guess you are. Rodrigo, your brother is busy today. Yeah, I hope everything is all right with him. Gonzalo, I hope everything is okay. Okay, take a look here. He kept the fast for a week. Now, in sentence number 10, fast was a verb. You said Muhammadans fast in the month of Ramzan. Now, what about 11? He kept the fast for a week. What do you think about the word fast here?
Noun.
Gonzalo, do you agree with your brother or you think he's wrong?
Yes, teacher. I agree.
Yeah, it is a noun. He kept the fast for a week. Okay. So the period when you don't eat anything is called fast. Okay. So he kept the fast for a week. Okay. Very good. It means for a week he didn't eat anything, right? He kept the fast for a week. Or maybe some people eat once a day, when they fast. Like my mother, she fasts every Friday, which means she fasts basically during the day, and she has a meal in the evening, and she avoids salt. She doesn't eat any salt, doesn't eat any grains. She mainly eats fruit and yeah, milk. When you guys fast, Rodrigo Gonzalo, do you eat anything at all in the evening or just the whole day, nothing, 24 hours, nothing?
Only in the morning, I think, because on Saturdays I usually wake up late.
Hmm. So I did understand a little bit. I got a little confused. Why did you talk about Saturdays? Do you fast on Saturdays? That day is always on Saturday when you fast? My question was, you said that normally people fast because of religious reasons, right?
Yeah.
They follow some tradition. Uh, there is some holiday, what do you call it, festival, when they fast. Like the Mohammedans fast in the month of Ramzan. There is a month, and that particular month they fast. Okay, so like I said, my mom fasts on Fridays because on Friday she worships a particular goddess called Santoshi Ma. Okay, and she worships that goddess, and on Friday she doesn't eat much, okay, only in the evening. So I want to know about your fasting. Um, how do you keep your fast? What's the process? Like, uh, when do you eat? In the morning, do you eat something like you wake up and you don't eat anything? And when do you break your fast? Do you break your fast in the evening or the next day
In the evening.
in the evening? And you break your fast with a particular kind of food, or you can eat anything.
No, maybe I only eat fruits, maybe.
Yeah, right. That's the whole point of fasting. That you want to detox your body, want to relax your stomach, and you don't eat any grains. Yeah, that's the purpose. Yeah. All right, great. But I don't fast at all. I don't know. Maybe I don't have the willpower to fast. Okay. I cannot stay hungry for like 8 hours, 10 hours. It's just so difficult. Hmm. Um, I remember trying to fast once in my life when I was a kid, and it was a festival called Janmashtami in India. It's a celebration of the birth of a god called Krishna, and I failed at it terribly. By the afternoon, I was feeling so hungry. I said to my mother that I can't continue, and she laughed at me, and she allowed me to eat. I said, "All right, thank you." I never tried again. Okay, moving on to the next line. He is on the committee. He is on the committee. All right, all right. Tell me, he is on the committee. Look at the word on. Tell me the part of a speech of the word on. He is on the committee.
Preposition.
Preposition, Gonzalo says. What do you think, Rodrigo?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree, right? Let's look at number 13. Let's just move on. Okay, what about on in this sentence?
Uh, Abra?
What do you think, Gonzalo? Both you brothers should have a competition. Who answers faster and more
Yeah,
correctly?
I think it's a number.
That's correct. Both of you are right. In this sentence, let's move on. This is an adverb. And the same word o and on here is a preposition. Basically, the purpose of this exercise is to tell you that, if you want to understand a word correctly, you need to understand it's part of a speech. And that will help you understand how it can be used. It's a preposition. You will use it before a noun on the committee, okay, on the table, okay. Now, let us move on. Let's not stay at one point. Okay, let's not be stuck. Let's move on. Sit down and rest a while. Okay, interesting. Sit down and rest a while. In this sentence, look at the word while here.
Uh, Position?
Okay, sit down and rest a while. Okay, so while is a noun, Gonzalo and Rodrigo. Look at this A. Whenever there is A, all right, you will expect to see a noun after it, right? Because A means one means one thing. So while here is a noun, okay? Time period. While is a time period, okay? It's a noun, okay? So sit down and rest a while. So the word while is a noun here. I will watch while you sleep. Okay. Now tell me the part of a speech of the word while.
A preposition.
Okay, Gonzalo, what do you think, Gonzalo?
Yeah, it's a preposition.
Now, it can't be a preposition because I'll tell you why. You sleep. You sleep is a clause. Are you familiar? I told you yesterday. When there is a subject and then there is a predicate, a verb, the combination is called a clause. So you sleep is a clause. I will watch is also a clause. So two clauses are together. There must be a conjunction, right? A conjunction connects, okay, two clauses. So I will watch while you sleep. So this while is actually a conjunction, not a preposition. We have a noun here and a conjunction here. And this is very interesting. They while away their evenings with books and games. Now, what about this while? They while away their evenings with books and games.
Um, a verb.
What do you think, Gonzalo?
Mm, yeah, I think it's a verb.
It's a verb because they is your subject and this is your predicate. Usually, the first word of a predicate is a verb, right? They while away their evenings with books and games. Okay. They spend their evenings with books and games. They while away their evenings. I'm not saying it's a very common sentence, a common expression, but yeah, what I can tell you is you need to know the part of a speech according to the position of the word, the place where it comes. Rest a while, okay? I will watch while you sleep, and they while away their evenings. Okay, so we now tell me, do you know the kinds of nouns? How many kinds of nouns there are? A noun is a word used to name, uh, used as the name of a person, place, or thing. Look at this sentence. Ahsoka was a king. What happened? Your brother got dropped. Okay, both of you are back now. Ahsoka was a wise king. Okay. In this sentence, do you see the word Ahsoka? What part of a speech is it? Ahsoka was a wise king. Gonzalo Rodrigo, answer, please. Okay, I think there is a problem with your internet. You both seem to be here, but you're not. So maybe I should wait. Okay, you guys are back. Okay. So take a look at this sentence. Yeah. Ahsoka was a wise king. What do you think about the word Ahsoka? Is it, what part of a speech is it?
Noun,
A
No,
noun and a king?
another noun.
another noun.
Okay, so do you understand the difference between these two nouns?
Yeah.
What kind of noun is Ahsoka?
Uh,
Proper noun, a proper noun,
proper. Yeah.
a proper noun, because it's an individual. And the name of an individual is called a proper noun, okay? And king is a common noun. The word king is a common noun. It's the name of a group. There can be a lot of kings, okay? But one of them is called Asoka. So king is a common noun. Asoka is a proper noun. Now, Sita is a proper noun. Girl is a common noun. Sita is a girl, okay? Sita is a girl. Okay. Heart is a boy. So heart is a proper noun and boy is a common noun. Kolkata is a city. Kolkata is a proper noun. City is a common noun. Peru is a country. So Peru is a proper noun. Country is a common noun. So do you think you can understand the difference between proper nouns and common nouns everywhere? Okay. Let's see. Moving on. A common noun is a name given in common to every person or thing of the same class, same kind. So we call it a common noun. And a proper noun is the name given to one particular person or place. One particular person or place. Okay, it's an individual, proper nouns. Okay, moving on. Proper nouns are sometimes used as common nouns. Take a look at this one. He was the Lukman of his age. He was the Lukman of his age. Now, when I'm saying he was the Lukman of his age, it means here Lukman is a proper noun, but it is being used as a common noun. And that's why we said he is the Lukman of his age. Now, Lukman was a very, very wise man, okay? A very wise man. When he was alive, legends go that he was the wisest man alive, Lukman, okay, in his time. So if we say that somebody is the Lukman of his age, it means that person is the greatest person, greatest man of his time, the Lukman of his age. Now, take a look at this one. Kalidas is often called the Shakespeare of India. Okay? Kalidas is often called the Shakespeare of India. Shakespeare is a proper noun, okay? It's the name of an individual. But because he was the greatest dramatist, so Kalidas is often called the Shakespeare. Notice the use of the here. The Shakespeare of India. Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela has the same reputation, in Africa, which Gandhi had in India. Okay, Gandhi in India. Let me write this, and I want you to give me a sentence so that I can feel happy. Look, there was a man called Gandhi. Okay, I should write it with a capital noun for this case. Yeah, Gandhi. Um, he was for India, of course. He had a great reputation. He was a very, very, respected man, Gandhi. He has respect outside India as well. In a lot of countries, you will find statues of Gandhi. And he was a non-violent man. Okay, he did not believe in violence. He said, if somebody is oppressing you, if somebody is torturing you, you're not going to use violence to resist. You will resist him with non-violence. And then came Nelson Mandela. Okay. Okay. Now this guy was in South Africa. Now you tell me, Gandhi was born first. Okay. Nelson Mandela came later. Okay. So how do people compare Nelson Mandela to Gandhi? What will they say? His reputation is similar, okay, like Gandhi, okay, but in South Africa. Then how do we say this? Nelson Mandela, Nelson Mandela was, I think he's no more, okay, was, can I say Nelson Mandela was Gandhi of South Africa, or something is missing here? Nelson Mandela was Gandhi of India. Sorry, Gandhi of South Africa. I have to use here the, and then the sentence is correct. Nelson Mandela was the Gandhi of South Africa. It means he had the same reputation. Sorry, just a second. Can you think of similar? Can you think of a similar sentence where you use a proper noun as common noun? Okay. Kalidas, we talked about Kalidas, and you know, do you follow cricket? Cricket is a sport, okay? Just a second, sorry. In cricket, Don Bradman, I think it is this is how his name is written. Don Bradman is considered the greatest player, okay? He was from Australia, Don Bradman. Perhaps the greatest player who ever played cricket, greatest batsman. Then he played many years ago, okay? He is no more, Don Bradman. Now, in India, we got a player called Sachin Tendulkar. He had the same reputation, okay? He was also a very good batsman, very good batsman. So some people compared Sachin Tendulkar to Don Bradman. Now, give me the sentence, the similar sentence.
Okay, so for what country is Don Bradman?
He was from Australia, remember,
Okay,
he was
Australia.
from Australia, but he was the predecessor. He was born first. He is no more, okay? He was called a legend of the game. Sachin Tendulkar came later, and Sachin Tendulkar had the same reputation. You know, people compared Sachin Tendulkar, okay? So what will they say? What sentence will they make to say that Sachin Tendulkar was as great as Don Bradman? What sentence will they form?
Okay, Sachin Tendulkar is the Don Bradman of
India.
India.
Perfect. Make sense? We are saying that he had the same reputation in India, okay? Sachin Tendulkar is the Don Bradman of India. Absolutely. Gonzalo, I hope you understand this sentence. Here, Don Bradman has been used for the quality, okay? So the Don Bradman, okay? Now we are moving. I hope you guys have understood, both of you, okay? The use of this proper noun with the as a common noun. I'm gonna move on, okay? Let's see. So what is a collective noun? A collective noun is the name of a number of persons or things taken together, spoken of as one whole. Okay, when you say crowd, you're talking about lots of people together, crowd, right? A crowd is a lot of people. So a collective noun is the name given to a group of people, okay? So crowd is the name that we give to a lot of people. We call it a crowd. There is a crowd outside your house, okay? It means there are a lot of people outside your house. Okay, there is a crowd outside your house. Now, mob, do you know the word mob? A lot
Not
of angry people, not just people, angry people. A lot of angry people together, a mob. The mob attacked the office. The mob attacked the office, okay? So the mob means a group of angry people. So also it's a collective noun. A collective noun is the name given to a group of person, okay, a group of things, a group of persons or things. Team. What is a team? Okay, a group of people working together, right? Playing together is a team. So, flock, a group of birds, a herd, a group of animals, army, a group of soldiers, fleet, a group of cars and ships rather, jury, a group of people, to give judgment, family, a group of related people who live together, nation, a group of people who share the same identity, nation, parliament, a group of people who make laws, right? Parliament, committee, a group of people who look into a matter, okay? A committee. So these are all collective nouns. I would like you guys to read them, please. Crowd. Read Gonzalo and Rodrigo and tell me which words were you not familiar with and which words were you familiar with. Go ahead. Read out loud, please, Gonzalo and Rodrigo. Read out loud the list.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the word crowd
Okay.
and maybe mob.
Okay. And you knew the rest of them.
No, and fleet.
Gonzalo, what about you?
In my case, with the words mop and flock.
Flock. Okay. Now, can you please go through the list? Just read them out loud, the whole list. Read out loud, Gonzalo. Start reading. Yeah.
Crowd,
Great.
mop,
Great.
team,
Very good.
flock,
Very good.
herd,
Mm.
army,
Army.
fleet,
Fleet.
jury,
Jury.
family,
Family.
nation,
Nation.
parliament, and
Parliament.
committee.
Committee. Okay. Now, Rodrigo, can you please go through the list as well out loud?
Okay, crowd, mob, team, flock, herd, army, fleet, jury, family, nation, parliament, and committee.
All of them are collective nouns. It means they're all the names of a group of different things, but a group. Okay. So crowd is a group of people. A group of people, a collection of people. And mob is a collection or group of angry people. The mob attacked the shoplifter. The mob attacked the thief. The mob is only used when there is violence because they are angry people. Okay? A mob. Flock is a group of birds. Okay? A flock of birds. Normally, we use a flock of birds. Okay? And there is a lovely saying, a proverb in English, words of the same flock, the birds of the same feather flock together. The words of the same flock, sorry, I'm messing up the saying. The birds of the same feather flock together. Okay, here flock is a verb though, okay? The birds of the same feather flock together. It means people who have similar personalities, interests, they like being together. Birds of the same feather flock together. Okay. It's a lovely saying you can use in your conversation with people to emphasize an idea like that if you have similar interest, you like being together, you enjoy each other's company. Birds of the same feather. If you want, you can write it, okay? The feather. The birds of the same feather flock together. Okay. Now, what happens here? Birds of the same feather means people who have similar interests flock together, like being together, Have you noticed that? Somebody who likes smoking, enjoys the company of other people who smoke, okay? People who like drinking enjoy the company of those who drink, okay? So birds of the same feather flock together. This can be used in the class as well. The teacher can use this line to, humorously say that the students who are similar, they always sit together, on the same bench, next to each other. Like people who are interested in studies, they usually, okay. Very scared. Okay, come here. Okay. Then we put her in my lap. What else can I say? Okay. Um, can we move on from the idea of the collective nouns? Just learned that there are a lot of words in English. By the way, the list is not over. These are some words in English which are collective nouns. There are a lot of other words as well. Okay. So you just learned. Next time, when I describe, hey, this word is a collective noun, you will understand easily that, okay, it's a name given to a group of something. Got it? Okay. So now you understand the word crowd, flock, mob. Is there another word that you want to know? I guess you know them all. Okay. And you're going to learn many more collective nouns in the future. Okay. And because you are familiar with the idea of a collective noun, so next time when I tell you that there is a noun which is a collective noun, so, okay, just a second. Okay. All right. What was I talking about? It's not my dog, it's my sister's dog. And she's very scared because some people are, having fireworks here in my neighborhood and they're very noisy. So not very, comforting thing for animals. Okay, relax. Moving on. Okay, look at some of the sentences. The police dispersed the crowd. The police dispersed the crowd. Okay, so when there is a crowd, then the police says, hey, go to your homes, guys. Come on, don't stay here. The police disperse the crowd. Okay. Sometimes the police use, their sticks, their, force to disperse the crowd. What about in Lima? What kind of reputation does the police have? Do they have a good reputation among people? Do people respect the police? Not so much.
The people usually
They
don't
don't.
respect the
Okay.
police.
They most in a lot of places the police don't have a very good reputation, you know. But they are usually very overworked people, and disperse the crowd. They ask them to go away, not to stand together. Disperse. Okay. Disperse is maybe a new word to you. Do you know the word disperse?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. The police dispersed the crowd. Let's look at the next sentence. The French army was defeated. The French army was defeated. The jury found the prisoner guilty. The jury found the prisoner guilty. So the people who were sitting there to decide the matter, the jury, they found the prisoner guilty. A herd of cattle is passing. A herd of cattle. Cattle refers to, animals which we have for meat, for milk, okay? Cattle. A herd of cattle is passing. Okay. A herd is a group, of course. Now we are gonna understand this category, an abstract noun, a very important, category of nouns, an abstract noun. It is the name of a quality, the name of an action, the name of a state, considered apart from the object to which it belongs. Okay, there is a thing, there is an object, okay? Now it has a quality, or it can be in a state, it can be an action, which we can think of apart from the object itself. For example, goodness. Now there is a person, he is good. So what quality does he possess? Because we call him good, the quality that he has is goodness, right? Kindness. Kindness. A kind person, okay, think about a kind person and think about the quality, not the person, think about the quality. The quality is kindness. The person is kind and he is known for his kindness. Okay, so kindness is the quality, the abstract noun. Think of whiteness. Okay, white describes a person or a thing, okay, and the quality is whiteness. Hardness, okay. A surface is hard, okay. A surface is hard, the adjective. Hard is the adjective, okay. But the quality of being hard, it means hardness. The hardness of the surface. The hardness of the surface. Okay. So hardness is the abstract noun. This is the quality taken out. Okay. We are not talking about the object itself anymore. We are talking about the quality that it possesses. Okay. Something is hard. Anything, okay, is hard. So we can think of hardness as the quality. Okay. Brightness. The brightness. Okay. The quality of being bright. Brightness. Honesty, the quality of being honest. These are abstract nouns. Wisdom, bravery. Okay. A soldier is brave. Okay. And he fought bravely in a war, in a battle. So there will be stories of his bravery. The stories of his bravery. Got it? Bravery is the quality, the story of his bravery. Wisdom, the wisdom of the man, the wisdom of the man. Okay, it means we are talking about the quality, wisdom. So all these words, I would like you guys to read them out loud and tell me which word you did not know, if there is any unfamiliar word. Go ahead, Rodrigo. Read all the words, quality, the abstract nouns.
Okay. Uh, Goodness,
Mhm,
kindness,
mhm.
whiteness, darkness, hardness, brightness, and honesty, and
Wisdom,
wisdom and bravery.
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 Okay. Are you familiar with all of them, or are there some unfamiliar words here?
No, I am familiar with the word wisdom
Uh-huh.
and yeah, only wisdom.
You are familiar with only wisdom, or you are not familiar
No,
with wisdom?
I'm not familiar with
Okay, wisdom. Okay. I'll explain what that word means. And Gonzalo, what about you? Would you like to go through the list?
As a teacher, the same. I'm familiar with the word wisdom.
Okay. Are you familiar with the word wise? W-I-S-E, wise. Uh, Luqman was a very wise man. Okay, a wise man has more experience. Okay, a wise man doesn't make mistakes. A wise man, a wise man understands a situation better than other people. That's why we call him a wise man. Wise is an adjective that describes that you have high quality this. Okay, you're wise. Okay, but wise people are usually people with experience. So I would like to ask you, if you understand the word wise, who is usually wise, children or people who are old? Who is wise?
People
people
who
who
are
are
old.
Exactly. So wise is the adjective that describes them. But why do we call them wise? Because we call them wise, okay, because they have wisdom. They have wisdom. So wisdom is the quality of wise people. If a person is wise, it means they have wisdom. Okay, the wisdom of the decision, okay? It means it was a wise decision, okay? The wisdom of the decision. So wisdom is the quality of being wise. Are you now okay with the word wisdom? Because I'm relating it with the word wise.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Bravery, you know, right? The bravery of the soldier, okay? Now, action as well can be an abstract noun. Laughter, theft, movement, judgment, hatred. Now, these are all actions, okay? Uh, these actions are not, these are simply, what do I say? Ideas, okay? Abstract nouns are always ideas, abstract. The word itself says abstract, not physical, not concrete, abstract. So laughter, uh, we could hear a laughter coming from the room, okay? We could hear a laughter coming from the room. Now, laughter is obviously an abstract noun. The act of laughing is laughter, okay? I hope you understand. Do you have any unfamiliar words here? Theft, movement, judgment, hatred. Are they all unfamiliar?
No, teacher, I'm not familiar with theft and hatred.
Theft and hatred.
Hatred.
Okay. How about you, Gonzalo?
Yeah, teacher, with the word theft and hater.
I'll tell you. You understand the word laughter, movement, and judgment. They are abstract nouns, okay, but they refer to action. Movement is an action, right? Movement. The movement of the child, the movement of a rabbit, how they move, that is called movement. So these things are also actions. So thief, are you familiar with the word thief? Someone who steals, thieves. A person who is called a
Yeah.
thief. So whatever action a thief commits, does, is called theft. The action of a thief, the action of a stealing is called theft. It's an abstract noun. It's an idea. You steal something, okay, this action is called theft. Okay, hatred. You hate somebody, you hate something, okay? The action of hating is called hatred. Okay, I want to say that I don't hate anybody. Okay, I want to say I don't hate anybody. I can also say I don't have hatred. I don't have hatred in my heart for anybody. I don't have hatred. Okay, so hatred is a quality, is a noun. It is a feeling. You hate someone. That feeling is hatred. Okay, I have no hatred for anybody. It means I don't hate anyone. Hatred is the noun. Hatred is the noun from the verb hate. Like I say that, Pakistanis, some Pakistanis hate Indians. Okay? Some Pakistanis hate Indians. You're familiar, there is a country called Pakistan. Okay? They are our neighbor. And so some people from Pakistan hate Indians. So how do you say the same thing using the noun hatred, please? I'm giving you the sentence with the verb hate. Some Pakistanis hate Indians, okay? Now you have to say the same thing, but with the noun hatred. Go ahead. Some Pakistanis hate Indians.
The
Some
hatred.
some Pakistanis have
Some
some Pakistanis
some
have
Pakistanis have hatred
for India.
for India.
Okay, go ahead, Gonzalo. Repeat the sentence.
So sorry, teacher, I don't hear the.
Okay, your internet is bad. Some people,
Yes.
Pakistani people, hate India. Now you have to say the same thing. You have to express the same idea, but you want to use the noun hatred, not the verb hate. How do you do that?
Sorry, teacher, that the audio is.
The audio is not very good because your internet is, a little bit unstable today. Your video is frozen as well. Some Pakistanis hate India. So we are saying some Pakistanis have hatred for India. Okay, Rodrigo Gonzalo, do you have a group of people in your country who hate another group of people because of their identity?
Yes, teacher.
Can you give me a sentence?
For example, some Peruvians have hatred
For
with for Chileans. I don't know how to say it. Person of Chile,
okay, Chileans, the Chileans.
Chileans of
Okay, yeah,
for
all
Chileans.
right. Okay, got it, got it. So you see, when you want to take your English to another level, you need to understand the different parts of speech for the same idea, hate, hatred. Okay. Now, what does it do when you know both the words? You don't have to repeat hate all the time. You can use hate in one sentence and you can use hatred in another sentence. And this way, you can bring variety in your sentences in English. And one thing more, dear students, these abstract nouns can make your sentences sound formal a little bit. So when you want to speak formally, abstract nouns can be very useful. Okay. Now tell me, I'm giving you a sentence. Okay. And you have to express the same idea, but with an abstract noun. Okay. Uh, the thieves performed their action, okay, in the middle of the night. The thieves stole something in the middle of the night. Now you have to say the same thing with the word theft, the noun. The thieves performed their action, stole something in the middle of the night. Now I'm going to help you, okay? This can be expressed with the word theft. The theft took place in the middle of the night. The theft took place in the middle of the night. Can you repeat?
That took
Theft.
place in the middle of the night.
The theft took place in the middle of the night. It means the thieves performed their action. They stole the things, something in the middle of the night. Okay. Okay. The police accused him that he stole something. The police accused him that he stole something. Okay. The police accused him that he stole something. Now, again, I want to say the same thing with the verb, with the noun theft. The police accused him that he stole something. Okay. You understand this sentence? Now, we are going to say the same thing with the noun theft. The police accused him of theft.
Yeah.
That's all. The police accused him of theft. It means the police accused him that he stole something. Got it? Okay. Are there, boys and girls in your class who have been accused of theft or stealing something in the class from other people, from other classmates, other friends of theirs?
In my case, no, never.
There are no such boys and girls in your class. Great. Okay. So, yeah, these are abstract nouns. So next time, you get the word laughter from laugh, okay? Theft from thief, stealing, okay? Steal. Movement from move, judgment from judge, hatred from hate. They're related, right? So I'll teach you more abstract nouns in the future from other verbs as well. And here, these abstract nouns are from adjectives. Good gets you goodness. Kind gets you kindness. Whiteness from white. Darkness from dark. Hardness from hard. Brightness from bright. honesty from honest, wisdom from wise, bravery from brave. So if you understand how these things work, you will learn one word, you know, let's say you learn the word, the adjective brave, you automatically learn the noun bravery. Okay, you understand what it means, that it is an abstract noun from the adjective brave. So once you understand these things, your vocabulary will grow very fast. Okay, you will understand and use variety of words in your writing, in your speaking, and you will not be repeating the same pattern, same structure all the time. This is one way of taking your English from the intermediate level to the advanced level when you use different parts of a speech correctly. Okay, now before I leave, I would like to just talk very quickly about these words. Childhood, the state of being a child. Okay, when you were a child, you can say in my childhood. Okay, now boyhood, the state of being a boy. Youth, the state of being young. Youth. Slavery, the state of being a slave. Okay, slavery is also an abstract noun. Sleep, the time when you're sleeping, the act of sleeping, the state of being asleep, sleep. Okay, you're not getting enough sleep these days, boys. You're not getting enough sleep. Okay, so you're not getting enough sleep. Sleep is a noun here, an abstract noun. Another way of saying the same thing, more colloquial, you're not sleeping enough. You're not sleeping enough. You're not sleeping long enough, and you're not getting enough sleep. Sickness, state of being sick. Death, the state of not being alive. Poverty, the state of being poor. So these are all abstract nouns. Okay, this is very important that you understand. A noun which is not physical is abstract, as simple as that. It just exists in your mind. Okay, it's an idea. So it's very easy to identify abstract nouns. Okay, the main thing is how to form abstract nouns from adjectives, from verbs, from other nouns, and we are going to do that in the future. Would you like to make some abstract nouns with nouns, verbs, and adjectives? We'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Okay, we'll form our own abstract nouns from those words. We will try that. So let's end the class now, and tomorrow we are going to learn how abstract nouns are formed, and we will practice forming some abstract nouns. There are some very basic rules, patterns that we will look at tomorrow. Fine.
Okay, teacher.
Are you enjoying this class this way, learning some grammar, or is it becoming a little too boring? You would like to go back to this page? I would like you to decide, okay? Tomorrow we will decide whether you want to continue talking about these things here, or you would like me to go to, because I'm going to use both the books to help you, okay? I'm going to help you understand the difference between your language and, English, Spanish and English with the help of these rules here. And I'm going to give you exposure to English with the help of this book here. So I'm going to use both the books in tandem, okay? Fine then. Let's meet tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.